Groceries that are skyrocketing in price here in fall of 2023. Let's discuss. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano. Today we are drinking the Cafe Domingo Pete's coffee. It is strong, and believe me, I need it tonight. It's going to be a lengthy discussion. If you have to hit pause to get your coffee together or whatever beverage you deem necessary, go ahead and do that now. I will say that this video is going to be a little ranty. This is going to be, welcome back to the Coffee Rant, guys, because we are going to be talking some grocery prices. If things are getting expensive again, I mean, they're already expensive. They're so expensive that people can barely afford to eat. On top of that, we're seeing more price increases in the grocery stores. After my visit to Walmart yesterday, it was, a lot of the stuff, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back to Walmart. I could not cover everything. There was so much. As most of you know, I don't like our videos to be too long. That video could have been an hour and a half from everything that I was seeing there. Even things off camera, from produce to meat prices. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And today I visited Meijer, and without giving away too much, we do go over the sales. I try to give the element of surprise when we go into the stores there, but big surprises at Meijer. I was very shocked. It's like almost everything has gone up in price, from produce to canned goods. Not really Meijer canned goods, but we're seeing prices on a lot of different things like canned tomatoes, just everything. Except for Meijer canned vegetables, it seems like everything has gone up. People have been leaving a lot of comments on the channel over the last couple weeks that some of the prices in your grocery stores over the last year have doubled. Yes, they have. A lot of products have doubled. It's crazy. And to see them go up again, we knew it was coming. We've been talking about it for the last month, probably since all summer. I've been trying to keep everybody alert on what's been going on so that we could prepare a little bit. And I hope that people have been preparing a little bit, because it's looking like prices are going to get even more insane than they already are. Now, since we've been back from Florida, it's just been an onslaught of price increases in the stores. I've been subtly kind of just telling people to prepare, be ready for this. It's coming. Now it's here. It's here. And it's here a lot faster than I thought it would be. It caught me off guard, as to where it's catching everyone else off guard too. We're getting new viewers every day. Thank you all to being part of the channel, being part of this adventure through the grocery stores. It is just madness. I'm hearing it from employees who know me, from customers of these stores who know me from the channel here, telling me what they're spending on their groceries, how much more they're spending than they were a year ago, how much more they spent yesterday. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. And the thing is that what we're going to do is basically what we always do. We are going to follow in the process of what we've been doing on the channel. However, we're going to try and do a little more. We're going to try and focus on things. We've been getting a lot of comments on things other than food as well. From toilet paper to cleaning supplies. And I'm not even talking about the shortage of Clorox. But I will tell you what that's going to cause, because it's the same thing that happens in the food. We've been seeing it here now. Now, I saw a bottle of Great Value bleach the other day, and somebody had mentioned, I don't check. We focus a lot on the food here on this channel. It's a lot to focus on. It's hard to even think about focusing on anything else. But just an example, Clorox has this major shortage, which some people have said they've been seeing Clorox come back in, which that's cool. But we're seeing prices go up on store brand products as well. Someone had said that the bleach for Walmart, which I didn't know. I mean, I know it had gone up, but it went from $5.28, according to one of our viewers, longtime viewers, so I trust him. From $5.28 to $6.16 in under a month. Now, this was right. Apparently, this was right after Clorox had came out, and or people knew about it. Stores knew that Clorox was gone. Stores were probably the first to find out. By the time Clorox had let everybody know that there was going to be shortages, everything was already gone. Right? They wanted to cover their butts, I guess. They wanted to make a statement so that people, so loyal customers would continue to buy in the future. So this person said that, and a couple other people had commented on this as well, that they had noticed that price increase also. We've been noticing these on store brands as these events happen. Look back when Tyson Chicken had the, I think it was a plant fire a couple years ago, and then we had seen store brand chicken go up before it even went up in price. Now it has since come down, and we've seen sale prices and stuff like that. But what we're and to not go too far back here, we're starting to see chicken go back up in price for no reason at all, really, other than it can, and that's why we're seeing other things go up as well. Somebody mentioned the other day, and I didn't point this out at Walmart, that their canned tomatoes went up to 96 cents. They were 88 cents before. You are correct. I remember. I'm trying to focus on so many different things. Some things kind of elude me. But at the same time, and this is why we always talk about everybody, what you see, let us know down on the channel, because you're helping people that may not know these things. You're thinking because you may be going to the store to buy up a bunch of these for some soups that you're going to make in the future. We're here in the fall. It's fall time. Everybody has their own dishes that they want to make. Those things are really going up. Lots of different Thanksgiving items, pumpkin, pure pumpkin, sugar, flour. Flour's actually been pretty cheap, which is kind of shocking around here. Let me know down in the comments if you've noticed any kind of influx in flour, if it's been getting expensive in your area. Around here, it's been the cheapest thing around. And that's another thing that we talk about on this channel here, is we hear things, and then we see things in another direction. We see something else that disappears or goes up in price. And then we see the very thing that everyone said was going to be skyrocketing in price not go anywhere. As a matter of fact, at Meijer today, I saw the cheapest I've probably seen King Arthur flour in years. It was $3.99 on sale, $5.99 regular price. And yet we see these canned goods of things that you don't expect to really go up skyrocket. Now, we're hearing things of different items go away, different shortages. Cooking oil, for instance. Now, we have seen some shortages in cooking oil, and I assume we're going to see more in the future. However, didn't see any at Meijer today. But you know what I didn't see? I didn't see a lot of the other things that were usually Meijer has a ton of, like ramen noodles. We've been getting comments that over the last couple days that ramen noodles have been non-existent in a lot of your stores. And I know some of you out there are going to say, oh, ramen noodles, it's, who cares? Well, I care, and a lot of people do care, especially people who are barely able to get by. We saw where Walmart has completely quit selling 6-packs of ramen. I mean, yeah, you could say, well, you can get the 12-pack for $3.69. That's ultimately the better deal. Some people don't have enough money for that. Today and yesterday at Walmart, there was a significant low amount of ramen, and I do see it low pretty much everywhere I go now, and I will check. We've been getting more and more comments on it. This is next. This is going to be next of something else that goes up in price. They're making the cheapest foods super expensive. The things that you can put in your cupboard and just forget about and, not worry about, or things that you add to your meals to make them more full. Take a piece of chicken out of your pack and make it with a bunch of different other things that you've gotten for cheap, so you're getting more nutrients and more stuff for your body, to get by, because you got to eat somewhat good. Don't do like I did when I was 18 and on my own and eating a can of chicken noodle soup every day. Oh, you know what? I don't complain, though. I don't complain about that. It made me the man I am today. Let's take a little break here and take a sip of this Cafe Domingo. It's my favorite Peet's coffee. I got Peet's today because it was on sale. And you guys know me, I like variety. I like variety. I did buy up a couple things of the Kroger coffee when it was on sale on the digital coupon for $3.99. I got the donut shop and the 100% Colombian. I'm excited to try the 100% Colombian. I got the pods. I've never tried it in the pods, so we'll see what happens. They didn't have any of the ground in the bag, but I wanted to try the Colombian, which I've had before, and I've had it, out of the bag, and it was pretty good. But I don't know. I've been on a Colombian kick lately with the great value. They were out of the great value pods the other day at Walmart. That's another thing. Coffee is starting to go up. I know. It's sad. It really is. Today at Walmart or Meijer, I noticed a lot of different coffees that have gone up in price. We're noticing a lot of the big, bulkier items go up in price and not so much the smaller items yet. Usually the bigger ones go up first, and then in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, the smaller items, the ones that are more affordable for people who are looking to just get by for a day or two, or a week, or a month, those are the ones that are not going up yet. They will be. Meijer coffee has gotten ridiculously expensive. It seems like every week I've gone to Meijer since I've come back, I have seen some serious price increases on things. Doing the same tactics that Kroger is doing. Blinding you by the sale while they're raising the regular price. They want you, and this is good business, right? Good business. You can look at this one of two ways. You can get the sale now and save money, or you can pass over it and pay a fortune the next time it comes around. Or you can look at it like, well, at least they're putting it on sale now, letting you know that this is going to be the price in the future. I saw that with meat today. They have their roast, which has already been an expensive $7.69 a pound, which is better quality than Kroger. It is. I love Meijer meat quality. Notice that it's on sale for $4.99 a pound today. They raised the regular price to $7.99 a pound. So, as to where some of these things, I know a lot of people don't look like a big thing, but we've seen these subtle price increases like for the last few years. And we've seen them steadily go up, whether it's 10, 20 cents a piece. You add that to the end of your grocery bill at the end of the week or for the day. It's a significant amount of money. And now we're seeing surges. I don't want to freak anybody out. I don't want to startle anybody. I don't want anybody to panic buy. We do not encourage that on this channel. What we do encourage is smart buying. And let me tell you this now. With all seriousness, these prices are getting unaffordable. As we go into the stores and we show these products, I try to point out all the time, not only the things that you guys have been asking about. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you are looking or commenting on some of these things that you are seeing shortages of, things that you are looking for that you haven't been able to find, or things that have gotten unaffordable. Let us know all these things because we will check these out eventually. If I haven't gotten to you yet, I will eventually. I try. Our channel's gotten pretty big, so it's hard to cover all the comments. I do read all the comments. I get to everybody eventually. Sometimes it takes a while. But guys, I'm telling you, we said it was going to happen. I have been preaching this like every day. I talk with Jessica about this every day. I talk with family members, I talk with friends, I talk with viewers, and it's something that we just have to make sure that we're preparing for now. Today is October 9th, 2023. It's already here. It's already here. We said it was going to happen probably a couple weeks before Thanksgiving like it did last year. It's the same thing, but I would say it's a little worse. Now, we're going to see something here on Wednesday. We had a long-time viewer talk about, we're seeing turkeys. We're seeing turkeys come out very early. Now, Meijer traditionally carries turkeys, I wouldn't say all year, but a lot more than other stores. We're going to see some good prices on turkeys. Last year, we saw good prices on turkeys like the week before Thanksgiving. It finally happened at Kroger. Now, this is supposed to happen on Wednesday. Okay, a lot of people aren't going to be buying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to sell. I just know when I've seen it like this in the past, people don't really start buying turkeys until like a week before Thanksgiving. That's when you start seeing them all disappear. Didn't happen last year. I think their sales were so far down on turkey and stuff like that last year that that's why they're doing this. And while they're going to be releasing these turkeys, while they're going to be selling these turkeys, sorry, I wanted to say releasing these turkeys into the wild. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway, while they will be selling these turkeys at a very early time, we're seeing everything else go up in price. As I was talking about before, like the pie pumpkin mix by Libby's, that has gone up, ridiculously overpriced. Great Value is even overpriced. It went up. Still $1.50 cheaper than Libby's. So, you know, take that for what you will. We've got a lot of good comments on Great Value. We saw where Kroger, literally last week, raised their powdered sugar from $2.19 to $2.49. We saw this last year when it went from $1.69 to $1.89, and then right after Thanksgiving, it went up to $1.99. It came down again after the holidays, which is unusual. Usually it comes down before the holidays and then goes back up. What's that tell you? There's a shortage. That's what it usually means. If we're seeing things that skyrocket in price like that, there's a major shortage. And there is a shortage of sugar. Yet, we can still find it. We can still find it everywhere. Now, Meijer was very short than usual on sugar today. Practically wiped out of powdered sugar and, other sugars. They had sugar, though. You can find it as low as it looks at Walmart, we're still able to find some. What happened? Well, they raised their prices. Prices have gone up on sugar probably faster than anything I've ever seen. Oh, wait, let's talk about apples. I'm not going to ruin everything for tomorrow's video, excuse me. Apple prices at Meijer have gotten... They throw a sale out on some apples that they probably scooped up from the ground that fell off of a tree and put them for 79 cents on sale. They don't look good. They're overly green. They're very greeny apples. You know what I mean? They're fresh picked. They need a while to sit. So if you buy them, just let them sit for a while. I guess you'll be all right. While they did that, they've raised all the other prices on apples, which are supposed to be dirt cheap this time of year anyway. For what 3 pounds, $5.19 was last week, they raised it to $5.59 this week. We're not even through we're through the first week of October here. Going into the second week of October. It's going to get bad, guys. We are in for a long winter. I've said it once. I've said it a couple times. Prices are going to continue to go up on the things that you don't expect. That is what I'm getting at here. The things that we are not seeing, the things that we don't look at, the things that we don't normally think about, those are going to be the things that are significantly going to be going up in price. Probably while we're sitting here talking. I'm in these stores every day, and most of you know I can find at least 10 different items that have gone up in price from week to week. Now, some of those items I don't cover, right? Some of those items I may miss the week before, so I may just not have seen that, but it's still another increase on another item. Whether it was a week ago or a month ago, it's good that we know about it for the future so we know what kind of sale we're getting in the future. I don't want to keep you guys too long here. I just wanted to bring this up. Something that I've noticed over the last few days here is a quick surge, a fast price increase on stores. We're seeing signs pop up like weeds for now hiring. I mean, good advertising, now hiring signs. We talked about this the other day, so I'm not going to go into all that, but, big banners, right? They're actually trying to hire now. They're not just saying they're hiring. They really are, probably because people are leaving. I don't know, but I'm telling you guys over the last couple days, and we've had hundreds of comments on this. I failed to mention that before. That's why I'm doing this video right now. I expected this. We all expected this. But now we're getting comments from all over the nation, all over the world. All over the world. We're trying to cover everything we can so that we can save not only ourselves some money, but you guys as well. I mean, that's the mission here. The holidays are coming up. People keep talking about on the channel to stock up now. Boy, do I agree with you now more than ever. It is going to get bad. And I think it's going to, and the thing is where some people might not affect you. You've got enough money, you've saved money, you've stocked up, you've prepped, stuff like that. But there are some people out here that haven't. There are some people out here that don't have the money, that have to save every penny to make sure that they're able to put food on the table, because it's getting harder and harder to do that. I get emails every day from different people that are really struggling to eat, thanking me for what I'm doing. And thank you so much for your kind, heartfelt comments. That is why I do this. That is the motivation that gives me to keep doing this every day. And I'll tell you, some of these stories, guys, are heartbreaking. Some of them are emails. I won't relate different stories because those are private. If people are emailing me, I assume that you don't want me to talk about it on the channel here. Because if you leave a comment about it, other people will comment. And honestly, that's... I can feel, I hear where, that might be a little disturbing for you. You don't want to be embarrassed. I get it. But don't be embarrassed. This is happening to everybody. Everybody. And I'm not just getting comments and emails from people who can't afford it. I'm getting emails and stuff for people that are just not wasting their money. They're not going to spend, I have my limits. I'm not going to spend $5 on a jar of pickles. Or $10 on a bag of store brand sugar. Domino, I might. I like Domino sugar. If I had to say there's one thing out here that I spend a little bit of extra money on, I don't use a lot of sugar, but if you're using sugar in baking, I've always heard from my mom and grandma and other family members that it's good to use pure cane sugar. Now, you don't have to use Domino. There's pure cane sugar. Most store brands actually have it. It's a little cheaper. I've just stuck with Domino. Now, Domino's prices go up any higher, though. I don't know. We might be... I have used the Kroger pure cane sugar before, and it's just fine. It's $3.79 a bag. Domino's $5 a bag. I can find it a little cheaper, But... same time, you can get it at Sam's Club, too, for a little cheaper. Although it did just go up there, too. It just went up at Sam's Club as well. Cheapest you can get it, really, is Walmart. I think it's $8.77 for a 10-pound bag. But it will go up there, too. Walmart is the shocking one. Walmart is the one where I was like, what is going on? Like, I looked, I've never been, and that's where it shocked. People ask me, like, how do I still get sticker shock? It's not really the sticker shock. It's the, this has been working for a while. Why is this screwing up? And I see this screwing up over here, and I know exactly where to go to find out exactly what else is screwing up. Tying like crackers and chips and cheese and dairy. Our dairy has gone through the roof, guys. And I know those of you who watch the channel, sure, we've always had cheap milk prices. We always have. It's the one, I'm sure in certain states you have your one thing that is very cheap that we don't get that cheap. But milk has always been cheap here. Always. And we have seen it go up 80 cents in the last few weeks. In every store. We saw it go up at Walmart to $2.59 a gallon. It was $1.88. I just saw it today at Meijer go up to $2.69. It was $1.89. Kroger was $1.99 there for a while. It was $1.89 and then $1.99 pretty much all summer. And I had said that if you lived in Cincinnati, you may want to not buy up them, but get ready because it's going to get more expensive. And the higher priced milks around here, like we have United Dairy Farmers, which is another reason why we get cheap milk around here, because that is heavy competition for Kroger and all other stores around here. But now it's $2.59 at Kroger. So let's see, that's 60. That's 60 cents increase. But again, big price increase. Even at Aldi, it was $2.38 after being $1.88. And it didn't wait. It went right from $1.88 to $2.38. Kroger did the same thing. It went from a dollar. No, it went to $2.29, and then we saw it go up to $2.59. Meijer usually lags behind a little bit, and we saw theirs for $2.39 for a while. But anyway, my point is that we are seeing some things that we're not used to seeing go up in price. That's why I was saying before, too, we're going to be checking on other things. We do check on paper towels and toilet paper and stuff like that if I have time. The way I look at it, the focus of the channel is usually on food. We try to find the best sales on everything that we can find on food. And everything that we can compare with stores that we go to. People have asked me the question, new viewers and everything, why do I go to Kroger so much? Kroger owns a lot of things around the country. They own a lot of different stores. 24 to be exact. Food for Less, Dillon's, Mariano's, what's the other? King Soopers. All of these different ones that Kroger owns. That's why we do this. We're local to Kroger here. So we can compare that a lot of these Kroger-owned stores do the same sales, do the same buy 5 or more, save $1 each deal. Maybe not at the same time, but we're relating different prices of what's going on. And the one thing that we do have in common with all Kroger-owned stores are the heavy price increases. That's why we talk about this all the time, and why it's important that if you describe a lot of things, if you remember, make sure you abbreviate your city or state. Do not leave your neighborhood or anything like that. Just abbreviate your city and state, because we have viewers from pretty much every state all around the country now. Multiple. Thousands, actually. So, as to where sometimes I ask myself, I know some months back, I asked myself the question, is this really helping? Are we helping people? Is this something that I should continue doing, or should we do something else for the channel? Do something different? And every time I ask myself that question, we get new people on the channel here that are so nice, leaving us great comments and emails for us to just keep doing what we're doing. How much you saved by following what we're talking about, how we're showing how to save, what deals we're finding out here at the same time. There is one thing in common that we can all relate with. When there's a sale on one product, it's usually on sale or cheaper all around here, and sometimes all around the country. If we're finding great deals on some different kind of produce, and some of that has to do with it's in season, but it's something we can all relate and talk about and have coffee with. So anyway, I have ranted on way longer than I wanted to tonight, but guys, just wanted to put this out here. It's going to get worse. The prices, I'm seeing it. I see it at the stores. You guys know when we start seeing these trends, it's a domino effect, and it's like these things, like I said, things that have gone up that may be steady right here for now, we're seeing it happen behind our backs on products that you would never think of. So anyway, to finish this, we are going to be keeping an eye on holiday items. I do feel it is important that if you can, a good idea to stock up on some of your favorite holiday items. And no judgment here. Some people don't like turkey. Some people don't like ham. Somebody said that they do shrimp for the holidays. I think that is awesome. We've done, my mother-in-law, she does roast sometimes on like Thanksgiving. That's fine with me. Doesn't matter. As long as you're with family and friends and have a day off to relax, whatever it is you like to do. Sit around, watch football. Thank the good Lord we're still here and able to go to the store and buy food. I think sometimes we take things for granted, but that is what's important. It's, we don't have to have turkey. We don't have to have these things. We can get creative. Does this sound familiar to some of our longtime viewers? 2 years ago, when it was hard to find pretty much anything, I see us heading that direction. Hopefully not as bad as it was, but hopefully now that we are getting bigger on here, we are together, we are a great YouTube family on here that we're always trying to help each other in any way we can to try and help save money so that you can afford to have whatever it is you want for your holiday meals or whatever be. So Keep prepping, keep stocking up. Make sure you are stocking up on the things that you love to eat, things that we find sales on. We will continue to try and bring you the deals as they come. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.